The National Resistance Movement NRM party now boasts of 18.8 million members following last month's countrywide registration exercise. The registration exercise results show that the party strength went up from 10.7 million to 18.3 million members, bringing in an increase of 7.6 million members. Western region has had an increase of 2.28 million members, Eastern region 2.28 million members, while Northern region has 1.58 million, and the Central region has the lowest number at 1.47 million. What this means is that the Western region has the highest number of NRM members at 5.7 million, and the Central region the lowest at nearly 3.6 million.
As NRM, we already had problems in the previous primary elections because we did not have a credible register. The first thing this register will do is to enable us solve the internal problem. Then secondly, on the planning level, it will help us to know which areas we need to put emphasis and why we should put the emphasis. We shall do proper planning. When it comes to the primary elections, internal elections of the party, we shall prepare materials in accordance to the number of the voters that we have.
However, the National Unity Platform Party spokesperson Ssenyonyi has dismissed the NRM registration exercise as a sham.
Look at the EC portal. The registered voters are 18.1 million. The NRM is saying they've got 18.3 registered members who are eligible to vote and that kind of thing. Yes. Clearly it's a psychological game that they are playing, that even before the election happens, you see. So even when they rig tomorrow, they'll say, but you see, we already had these figures and that kind of thing. So it's a psychological game.
The question would be, why would an independent win in an area which is predominantly NRM? Then that would answer the problem which happened during the primaries. That could be because of the internal problems within the primaries. Then the voters were disenchanted and they decided to return an independent. So the statistics is helpful internally, but also externally for us as we plan for the coming elections.
Ssenyonyi says the party will soon carry out its own electronic registration exercise of its members ahead of the 2026 general elections.
And for us, we are bringing in a new element to have an electronic signature, not just the written books. And that's what we are working across. You saw sometime we started it in parts of northern Uganda and want to do the same across the country. And so you cannot count on just that book. We have those red books. You can't count on just that because people will sell them, people will run away with them and that kind of thing. So we are introducing an e-register so that we have a portal. You go to the portal, you type in your name, Joel Ssenyonyi, and your membership number, and then your details do come.
The NRM party spokesperson Emmanuel Dombo said lack of national identity cards disrupted their exercise, which would have seen them acquire more members.
There are so many people who came, they had their particulars of phone number, they knew when they were born, but they could not prove it because they did not have their national IDs. And when we asked them, others could not say so, that they had used them for security for loans.
And as a result, the NRM party chairperson Yoweri Museveni has made fresh directives to streamline future registration of the party members.
The national chairman was very furious and he directed the Attorney General that the law must be expedited to make it illegal for anyone to demand a national ID or a passport to be used as security for somebody to borrow money. This is something which the national chairman guided.
Jingo Francis, NTV, Weekend Edition.